be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as their order will read like this. Starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Crenshaw will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Now the first pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Crenshaw will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Now a sacrifice attempt here, and it should do the job. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Oh, 2 guys on already. They couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
George Springer digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. First offering on the way. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he can bring in 4 with 1 swing.
A 2-1 offering to 2-2 now.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here now the 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle. You just got to hope to get lucky.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. William Meyer will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Colby Rasmus will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Comes set, now the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Nick Franklin will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2, the Rays nothing. Henry Crenshaw will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The 1-0 home. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. One, two. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2, the Rays nothing. Steven Souza will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Crenshaw is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Evan Longoria will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Henry Crenshaw will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Henry Crenshaw.
Now here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. George Springer will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and thrown. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
1-0 pitch now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Steven Souza will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here comes the 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who will make an appearance here. Jose Castilla will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Astros win this thing 3-2. Good night from Houston.